Hey everybody, it's Micah from Sapulpa Times, and I am here with Debra Chandler. Is it the president? What is your official title?
I'm the executive director at
Executive
Creek County
Director of the
Leaders.
Creek County Literacy Program, and we're going to talk with her for just a few minutes about some of the new events and stuff that they're doing with the Creek County Literacy. Before I do that, I got to start it off the right way. I was just talking to her about this. You know, Deborah's never been to a Free Coffee Friday yet. We got to change that. So it is Free Coffee Friday. Today we're sponsored by a new group, actually, Hot Shots, which was awesome. Did you get to go yet, Lucy? No? Okay, so they'll be down there for another 20 minutes. If you want to get down there, you can always pause the show and come back and rewatch it. Every Friday, 7:30 to 9:30, different business sponsors Free Coffee Friday, and you can go down there and get a free discount, free drip coffee or discounted specialty coffee, or you can use $3 on a pastry or a soda or whatever you want to do. So it is a lot of fun over at CTS Coffee, 114 East Dewey. Happens every Friday. Today is a special one because Hot Shots is actually giving out free B12 shots
Oh, nice.
in addition to the free coffee. And so I got one this morning, and I'm feeling chipper and like all sorts of energy, or I'm having a nervous reaction to the shot. So anyway, you guys be sure to go down there and get yourself your free coffee and your free B12. And if you missed it this time, hopefully we'll catch you next week. All right, Deborah Chandler, welcome to the show.
Nice to be here.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you
are
for having
glad
me.
to have you here. This is the first time we've ever had Creek County literacy on the Timeloop Live here. So, she reached out to us to do this. So we're really, really thrilled to have you here. So how long, first of all, have you been? I know you were just made executive director only within the last couple of years, right?
Actually, April 1st will be my first anniversary
Okay,
at
all
Creek
right.
County
So
Leaders.
coming right up then.
Yeah.
Okay, and then but you've been involved with Creek County Literacy for a while, haven't you?
We've collaborated. I used to work at the library actually, which
Oh,
was
okay.
next door,
Uh-huh.
and I worked there for about 3 years. So it was kind of a natural rollover when Melissa decided to retire for somebody from the library to kind of take that up. And I was more than happy to take that up because literacy means so much to me personally. And yeah, I couldn't let it go without a leader, you know?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I mean, well, so you were telling me earlier, how long has this program been around? Since
It's
19?
been around since 1989. They
Okay.
started out in the basement of the Sapulpa Library. And then I think it was 90, don't quote me for sure, but
Okay.
they built the annex building
Mm-hmm.
next door to the library. And then I guess it was a couple of years later they got the library annex name changed on the front of it so that people knew that it was Creek County Literacy and not just a piece of the library.
Not just another
Yeah.
building to the library. Yeah, you told me that people still walk in thinking that you guys are part of the library,
They
right?
do, yeah.
So take a couple of minutes and tell people what Creek County Literacy is really about. You guys are created to meet a very specific need for Creek
Yes.
County. So talk about that.
So our Creek County Literacy's mission is to help every child and adult in Creek County to read through tutoring, technology, and health literacy outreaches. So our tutoring is discrete. It's one-to-one tutoring. We have several different programs. We have our Caring Grants program, and they go into the schools in Creek County and tutor one-on-one with the first and second graders who are struggling with their reading. We also have youth literacy and for the kids who are older than the first and second grade, and then we have adult literacy as well. Those programs are mostly done at our office at 15 North Poplar, and we want to expand that though, you know,
Okay.
to get out further into the county and to be able to meet people where they are. We also have health literacy besides the caring grants and the basic literacy. We have health literacy programs, and the upcoming in April
Okay.
is the DEEP program. It's Diabetes Education and Empowerment Program. And that runs on Tuesdays from April 15th to May 20th. So that's that's pretty exciting. We've had a little bit of interest there.
Okay. We'll be sure to put that in the calendar for
We
sure.
also have the Between Friends Adult Book Club and Healthy Selections. And we're working on getting ESL and digital literacy back up and
really?
running.
Okay.
So that's kind of coming up too.
Okay.
But before all that is spelling bee.
Yes, yeah, the spelling bee was the next thing I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
So you were saying you do collaborate with the library and with the
Yes.
friends of the library for different things, but you've also got some events of your own that you guys are really well known for, and we'll talk about a few of those, but the one that I think people are most excited about is the upcoming spelling bee. And now this is the first one that you guys have had since before COVID, right?
Yes, we're bringing the bee back. And
Okay.
I'm so excited. I can't stand it. This year we have 6 teams.
6 teams, okay.
And
Wow.
we're really excited because it's coming up on the 3rd.
Really soon then, okay,
Really
so like
soon,
next
yeah.
week, right?
Yes.
Okay, wow. What, the teams, do you have to meet a certain criteria or something to be on a team?
No, we reach out to community partners every year, but we also will post the bee announcement and the flyers online, so you'll be able to print out the brochure. And if you wanted to put a team together with anybody from your work, you could do that. Just fill out the flyer and send in the donation that is for your level
Okay.
that you want to be at, and you can participate in the bee.
Okay, so the spelling bee, is it a fundraiser for the Creek County Literacy Program?
It's actually our biggest fundraiser.
It's the
of the
biggest
year.
one, okay.
Yes. And it has teams of 3, so you'd have 3 people, 3 friends, family members, church members, business buddies, whatever, and you would all come and sit down for dinner. So we do dinner,
Oh, cool.
and then we do the initial round of the spelling bee, where you do the competition. You have your team of 3 has to get the word right, and if they don't, they get so many points per letter.
So, the team of 3 gets it right, so you guys can actually like collaborate on it?
Yes.
So it's not like when we were in elementary school and you stand up to the microphone and you got to get it right, or you have to go,
you don't
you're
have
out.
to stand up and,
Okay.
and spell.
Oh, this is
yeah.
way different. Okay.
Yeah, it's very different. And this year we have Jay Hall from Okie Bookcast as our MC for the event.
Oh man.
So we're really jazzed about that.
Yeah, this is exciting.
And their catering was paid for by the Hirschberg Foundation, and will come from Wimpy's.
Oh, Wimpy to be catering it. Oh
Yes.
man, okay, so that'd be
Yeah.
awesome just to come just for that. So you did mention earlier that the time has passed to be able to sign up to participate in it.
For this year.
But I know you'll have folks in the audience and stuff. Can people still buy tickets to attend, or has all of that passed now?
I want to say it's kind of passed,
Okay.
but that we did do just a little bit extra. So, if there's a couple of people that wanted to come in, they could probably come in last minute.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to make it to where a few people can come just last minute.
Okay, and so if they're interested, do they just reach out to the Creek County Literacy Program?
Yes,
Okay.
and that's 918-224-9647 or info@creekliteracy.org. See, I can't even, I'm so excited.
info@creekliteracy.org.
Yes,
Okay, got it.
info@creekliteracy.org.
Okay. So if any of you guys are watching and you want to see if maybe you can get one of those last few seats that are available, give them a call or shoot them an email and see if they could do that. I know that part of the reason why you guys have to close that off is, you've only got so many people. You need a head count so you know how much food to get and things like that.
Right.
So we will definitely be a little bit better on the ball next year to get the word out for people who want to sign up and stuff. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, because,
Yeah.
it's not just like dinner and the contest. We also have people dress up.
Oh, really?
We have a costume contest, and we have basket wars, like the basket silent auction, and it's just a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
It is a
Wow,
whole
man, that
thing,
sounds like
yeah.
a lot of fun. Well, I'm sorry we're late to the game on this, but sounds like it's going to be a great time. The first one since COVID, that's always fun. Bringing stuff back after COVID is always fun.
Yeah.
But now you were telling me also you've got some other stuff happening a little later on, something in May.
We have the makeup for our spaghetti dinner coming up
Yeah.
May 8th at noon. So anybody who purchased tickets for the spaghetti luncheon, actually, would be able to redeem those tickets then.
Okay.
And we also have coming our summer reading camp. Last year we did Dinosaur Days, and we had like 16 participants, 16 kiddos that really had a blast because we had one of our tutors' husband is a geologist and he brought dinosaur bones.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds.
Yeah. It was so cool. I'm sorry.
Why did I not know about this? I should have known about this last. I mean, how young do you have to be to participate in this camp?
First through third grade.
I probably can't pass for a third grader anymore.
But hey, you can come and volunteer
Okay.
and be a part of the fun.
What about anybody who's watching? Could they also volunteer?
They can volunteer.
Okay.
Now for tutors, we are desperately in need of tutors for all ages. And we do have 2 tutor training camps coming up in the fall as well.
Okay.
So August 25th is training for the Caring Grands tutors. So if you wanted to come work with the first and second graders, that'll be the training for that. And it's like from 10 to 2, so it's just a half day. We usually do lunch.
Okay.
And then
That'd be
the
fun.
adult and youth tutors, their training is September 8th. And it's the same exact kind of setup. It's half a day. We make lunch, and it's kind of nice. You know, you get to meet all the other tutors, and they kind of come once a year anyway, just to talk about how things are going and commiserate and share their experiences. It's really, it's kind of a touching time usually.
Is it?
Yeah, because they love their jobs. I mean.
Okay. Well, you were just telling me earlier that it's important for these folks to volunteer. You guys are in need of tutors. I know that you need the help, but it can also be. I've had the privilege to talk with several of your tutors before at different events and stuff we've covered, and all of them, without fail, all tell me what a enjoyable experience it is for them, because just being able to talk to these students and helping them kind of hit that light bulb moment, which is the thing for every teacher, you know. I mean, I don't know, tell me your own personal experience there, I guess, as far as like what's it been like being a tutor for the Creek County Literacy Program.
Well, I am honestly not had that much experience as a tutor for that, but I can tell you from my experience subbing for the school that when you see that happen, I mean, it is one of the most fulfilling things that you can see. And it's wonderful with a child, but with an older child, a teen, or an adult, it hits you even harder because you know that they've wanted that for so long. Yeah. You know, they've wanted that, you know, they wanted that fulfillment for so long. And if you can help bring them that, then that, I don't know, that just...
Yeah, it sounds amazing. Well, I'm really glad that you're in that seat and taking care of that program. Is there anything else you want people to know before we wrap up this segment?
We are trying to get back our digital literacy and ESL programs, get them back up and running. And we're working on new programs for financial literacy and what I want to call the Women in Letters program.
Okay.
It's still very much in the planning stages, but I would like for it to be a program where we cover all the way from basic literacy through financial literacy, digital literacy, and just kind of take them the whole process to empower them to go out and do whatever they want to in life, you know? And I think sometimes it's hard for young women because they struggle really hard to get where they need to be to do what they want to do, simply because of some challenges that they may face as young women.
Okay.
And I think it would be amazing if we could empower those young women to really make a break in their lives.
Okay, so guys, there's a lot of opportunities here to get involved with Creek County literacy. Almost did it again. I've been calling it the wrong thing like all morning. So a lot of different opportunities to get involved. I highly encourage you guys reach out to them to find out more about what they're about at Sapulpa Literacy or Creek creekliteracy.org, right? Is that the website?
creekliteracy.org.
Okay, creekliteracy.org. Find out more about what they are about. Get involved with the events. Sign up for the Caring Grants program. I promise you, this is going to be a rewarding experience for you, regardless of how you're involved. It's going to be really exciting. So, Deborah, thank you again for coming on the show. Really appreciate having you. It was lovely. Hopefully, we'll have you back as you guys get into the other events and the camp and stuff like that. We want to have you back to make sure we're able to promote those for people because we want people to sign up for them and take advantage of that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to let Debra go, and then we will bring Lucy back. We have got some big news to share with you guys this morning. It had been quite a morning already. We got a little bit of a late start, and fact of the matter is, Debra was actually sitting on the floor waiting for me to get here because I was late getting back to the office this morning because of a great big fat fire that happened. And hey, Lucy, welcome.
Thanks.
Good grief, guys. It's been a morning already.
I know.
Have you gotten calls about this fire or anything?
I didn't
Anybody
get any
reach out to
phone
the city?
calls. Not yet. No.
Okay.
But
It's a big one.
I got a few messages on Facebook. I will say our social media this morning was kind of going crazy. So you were like, hey, you just headed downtown. And I'm like, yeah, me too. Because I was responding on Facebook. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can give you some extra details because we did get the chance to talk to the battalion chief that was down on the scene.
Okay.
And so we'll have a story coming out about this. But just to give you guys really quickly what we know so far, first of all, it does look like it was a complete and total loss. They did say that. It's unfortunate because it looks like what happened here, according to the chief, is there was a fire that started at some point. So if you're not aware of this facility, it is they sell golf carts and I think accessories for golf carts. I don't believe they manufacture them there. I think it's just for sales. I could be wrong about that, but definitely sales at least. And then at some point overnight, there was a fire that started, and it spread really quickly. And it sounds like it spread quickly, and it stayed contained in the building for a while before somebody realized what was happening. And the chief told us that the biggest thing was the amount of heat that had built up in this building. And so when you drive by, you can see the evidence of that by all the metal and how warped it is and stuff. And then when you get a look on the inside, it is just, my gosh, I can't believe that it took so long for somebody to notice this. But it sounds like it was pretty quick. And these are all electric golf carts. And so when we're talking about fires that had to do with those lithium batteries especially, not for sure that that's what happened here, but I was told by another fireman that anytime you're dealing with that particular kind of fire, it just takes copious amounts of water in order to put that out. And so that was evident there too. We had 5 fire trucks there. Like I think every fire truck on the force was down there at the scene of this thing. And it's really unfortunate. It does look like it was a total loss for the business owner. So don't believe anybody was hurt. Nobody was in the business at the time. But it does look like that building will probably be coming down. I don't think there'll be anything there after this is all said and done. So anyway,
that's so sad.
it is, yeah. It was a cool little business. I mean, I feel it for like those entrepreneurs that want to start something, and it was meeting a need. I mean, the golf course was literally right down the street, and we've got a lot of golfers in Sapulpa, and so it's really too bad that happened.
My chair is so
really sad
slippery
deal.
today.
So, yeah,
It's like it's like the building became
off level or
off
something.
level.
Yeah.
And I'm just like
Yep, it's a tilted building now. We do live life a little
on the edge.
on the edge,
There you go.
a little off.
Okay.
It's a slippery slope, Lucy, or something. Okay, what else were we talking about today? We've got to talk about we talked about the Creek County spelling bee fire. The next thing that I wanted to bring up is, this is crazy. I've never seen this before, guys,
Right.
not in a long time. The amount of scam phone calls that both you and the Creek County Sheriff's Office and even other facilities I'm hearing are getting. Actually, I shouldn't say that you're getting them. There are residents that are getting them from people pretending to be City of Sapulpa staff and Creek County Sheriff's Department and things like that. So what is the deal here? What's going on?
I don't know. I did see a post yesterday. We put out an announcement. We had a citizen call yesterday. She had received 8 phone calls It was the same phone number, and it was a local phone number. So it's a 918 area code. It starts out, I don't remember if it was 224 or 248, which is exactly how our city numbers start, like all of our extensions. And so it was very odd and way too like close to our city phone numbers. And so they were reaching out, claiming to be calling on behalf of the city. And so after we put that announcement out, we started getting a lot more feedback. Like, yes, I received this call, or I received a couple calls. And so one of the things that got brought up was that, like, you know, is the city selling information? Is that how they're doing this? And the answer is no.
Oh, people were worried that
People are worried that we're
info,
selling
huh?
contact info.
Yeah.
We do not do that. That is 100% not something that the city is doing or can do. So rest assured, we are not giving your information out. You know, there is public information out there when you buy your property, you know, things like that. And so that's how these people, you know, they get your number and phone numbers and your address from all kinds of things that you sign up for.
Yeah, public records and other things like that.
Yeah,
right?
and then they just use your location and where you are and, you know, use that to their advantage. And so we are not getting rid of your information, and we want to make sure that you do not respond to them. I don't know if they will actually buy your property, but I would say there is much more loyal investors in our community that will buy your property if you are looking. So just don't be scammed by those people. And it's so hard. I was saying yesterday, like, the scamming numbers are getting so good at like mimicking phone numbers in our area. And you know, my cell phone rings all the time with downtown business and, you know, people calling me and things like that. And so it's really hard to determine, like, do I answer this or do I not answer this?
Yeah, I think it's actually created kind of a fundamental shift, and most of us do not answer the phone if we don't know who's calling anymore, right? And they're like, hey, they'll leave me a voicemail and I'll call them back if it's that important.
Yeah, so if you're calling me, leave me a voicemail, because I'm not answering my phone all the time anymore just because of the excessive amount of spam calls. So if you need me and you have my phone number and you're calling me for downtown business, you can just say, hey, this is Micah, call me back.
Yeah. That explains a lot there, because I've tried calling her quite a bit.
You do not. You never call me.
No. And in fact, the last time I called you, you did answer. So I guess the caller ID and everything works. That's good.
Exactly.
And then on the Creek County Sheriff's side of things, I know that they were getting, folks who were complaining were saying they were getting calls from people pretending to be part of the Sheriff's Department, threatening them with arrest if they did not, I don't know if it was pay taxes or they were supposed to show up in court or something. And it's all a bunch of baloney. None of it is true at all, but you're being threatened with some sort of ridiculous type of thing if you don't comply with whatever it is that they're doing. And probably they want you to go buy a bunch of gift cards to pay. That's another, like, that is the red flag right there. If they're saying that you need to buy gift cards. Huh?
Have you gotten a toll text?
No.
Like, you've evaded the tolls, please.
Oh, yes. Well, yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've gotten a couple of those. Yeah. So that's happening too. They're trying everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember it was easier to recognize because it was maybe somebody with like a Middle Eastern accent or something, and you recognize right away that, okay, this is not legit. Right. But now they're mimicking our phone numbers. A lot of times it's pre-recorded messages and stuff. And so I really feel bad for the legitimate institutions that need to make those phone calls in order to, maybe they're doing a fundraising drive or something. And now I can't imagine what's probably going to happen to them because of all of this other baloney that's going on here. So anyway, if you guys are one of the folks that have gotten phone calls that have purported to be from the city or from the county Sheriff's Department, if it sounds fishy, chances are it was probably fishy. So be sure to reach back out to those different entities to get the scoop on whether or not they're legitimate, because chances are they are probably not. And so you guys stay aware about that. So the other thing that you had just sent to me earlier this week, we have got an adoption program. What is it? Yeah, low cost microchip and vaccine clinic coming up. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so we have had a partnership with, can you scroll down? I don't remember who we partnered with.
It doesn't say.
I don't know. So we have a vet that has reached out and has partnered with our animal shelter, and they will be hosting a drive-through microchip and vaccine clinic in City Hall parking lot on April 5th from 2 to 5. And so you bring your animals in your car, and you just drive through, and they will take care of you right there. So this is legit. Actually, when I first got the flyer, I called our animal shelter and I was like, hey, is this real? I haven't heard anything about it. You guys are in the parking lot.
It's changed for it. Again, everybody's getting phone calls. We all have to wonder if anything is real anymore.
And so it is legit. It is real. Brandy from our animal shelter, I was talking to her about it, and she was part of this program that they did before she came to Sapulpa. They did it at another shelter that she worked at. I want to say Henrietta, but that's not correct. But she was from another animal shelter. They did the same thing. They did it a couple of times. It was very successful and very worth it. And so when the opportunity came for her to bring this program to Sapulpa, she jumped on it. And so we are very excited for this program and hope that you will come out and utilize it.
Yeah, it's guys, I'm someone who just had to have my cat spayed. All right, this is a much more affordable way to do this.
Yeah.
If you're in the vicinity to get a new pet anyway, then take advantage of this because it is $10 per pet. And I know for a fact that I spent over $200.
Well, they're not
just on the
spaying.
spay.
They're not spaying.
Well, okay. So, but microchipping was a separate. So,
Yes.
and that was $65.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's expensive.
And you can get
So,
your
I'm sorry,
vaccines, your rabies vaccine,
misunderstood
which is
there.
$18 at Southern Ag. I will tell you that. A rabies vaccine is $18 at Southern Ag.
Oh, really? Okay.
So this is $10 for your rabies, your other shots, and a microchip.
And the chip. Okay. I mean, that's
I'll
probably
be
saving
there.
you $100 easy, guys.
Gracie
Wow.
needs microchips.
So, definitely do that.
So
Okay.
we'll be there.
It is also opening night for two different big things that we've got going on. The first one is opening night for Sapulpa Community Theater's brand new show for the 2025 season, In the Spirit of Murder. Really excited about this. I felt like we were working on this thing all the way up until it opens tonight. In fact, I mean, the team is still cracking on getting all the I's dotted and the T's crossed in order to give you guys the best show that you can get starting tonight. So hopefully you got your tickets. If you don't have them yet, go get them now, guys. I don't want you to run out of opportunity to get these. And I promise you, the moment that the show comes out and people start seeing how good it is, they're going to start going to Facebook and talking about how great it is. And then it's going to sell out immediately after. It happens every time. So go get your tickets now, sapulpatheater.org. Tickets are $15 for adults or $5 for pre-K through 18 students. Since we're talking about all the scam stuff, I just want to put that out there. Do not buy your tickets from anyone but the Sapulpa Community Theater. Every time we do this also, we get people putting in comments saying, oh no, we can't go and I have tickets for sale. No, they don't. They're lying to you. Don't buy your tickets from anybody else but the theater, okay? Because we don't allow scalping or reselling of tickets or anything like that. So get your tickets from the theater and be sure to get your reservations in and all of that. So the other thing is the TP Drive-In. Are you going to the TP Drive-In, Lucy, to see the Muppet show? No?
No.
Okay. What about Saturday Night Fever?
No, I'm going to the community theater on Saturday.
Okay.
So I'm not going to TP this weekend.
Okay, so the TP Drive-In is also opening for the season. Really exciting about that. You told me that you were talking with Sarah after the last show where we were giving out what movies we'd like to see. So they are listening, guys. They're taking in that feedback, and maybe you'll get to see one of the shows there. But open tonight with Muppet movie from 1979, and then tomorrow will be Saturday Night Fever, and then is it next weekend that Minecraft?
Yes.
Is that, okay, and then so then we'll kick it off with Minecraft for the newer shows, and then I hope that they'll continue to just bring in old shows with the new shows.
They are. That's the plan.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. All right. We'll be sure to share more about that. You don't know what's next, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, when we know what's next, we'll share more about that with you. And then the last couple things, we are getting close to these, so I want to bring them up. The Sapulpa Friends at the Library Baked Potato Fundraiser. You guys might remember that the baked potato fundraiser initially got canceled.
Yep.
Just like the spaghetti luncheon thing from Creek County Literacy. They brought it back. You can pre-order your potato by April 1st, so we've got a few days left. All you got to do is check in with the Sapulpa Library. You can call 918-224-5624 or email sapulpalibrary@gmail.com. And the meal includes a sweet or regular baked potato with all the toppings plus a cookie. And then it is $8 each, or you can do 2 for $15. So my wife and I are going to have a cheap lunch date that day. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. They will also deliver it in town for 4 or more. So if you got your office there and you buy at least 4 of these potatoes, they will deliver it to your office if you're here in Sapulpa. And they can also do pickup, and it'll be from 11 to 1 p.m. on Friday, April 4th, every half hour. And this is pickup and delivery only. They do not allow walk-ins, so don't come in expecting to get a baked potato just on a plate. Okay, guys? You have to pre-order these things and pick them up. This is a really great fundraiser that the Friends of the Library does. These potatoes are huge. They're not skimping on the potatoes, I promise, right? You've had these before,
No.
right? Yeah. You've never had one?
No.
Oh, okay. I've had them before. I can tell you they're awesome. You are getting one, though,
Yeah.
I think, right? We were talking about that.
Yes.
You want a regular potato,
Yes.
not the sweet potato.
Yes.
I'm going to get the sweet potato because I don't get those very often.
Okay.
And are you going to get all the toppings? or
Of
no?
course.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
She knows what's up.
Yeah,
So-
all the toppings, but on a regular potato.
Okay. That'll be happening on Friday, April 4th.
Okay.
But be sure to get your order in before April 1st, okay? And it's not a joke. I know that's
Oh,
April
yeah.
Fool's Day, but that is not a joke,
And
okay?
you cannot walk in and order them the day of. They
do
do
not.
pre-orders
They
only.
will not allow that, all right? And then the last thing that we want to make sure we tell you guys about is the seed swap that's happening at the Sapulpa Public Library. And this is Saturday, April 5th, so this is the day after the baked potato fundraiser. And from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., all you do is you show up to the Sapulpa Public Library. It's a free event. There's going to be refreshments there. There'll be free flower and veggie seeds, and then you'll get to go home and plant those yourself. They also do a drawing for a prize basket at 12:45. If you have any other information, reach out to the Sapulpa Public Library. Again, their phone number is 918-224-5624. Be sure to give them a call if you have questions about the seed swap or the potato fundraiser, okay? So I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about all of that, and I think that's it. Do you have anything else?
That's it.
Okay, long show today, guys. Thanks for tuning into the Timeloop. We will see you guys again on Monday. Have a great weekend. Oh, I do want to point out, there is the possibility for some severe weather tonight.
Oh yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah, the sky's getting dark. It started raining, I think, a little bit. It was supposed to. And they were talking about a chance. I mean, I don't know how great the chance is yet. It doesn't look like it's going to be a ton, but it's a really kind of widespread kind of thing from here all the way up into Kansas or whatever. So,
Perfect.
you guys keep an eye, stay weather aware, okay? If anything happens, we'll be sure to let you guys know. And in the meantime, have a great weekend. We will see you guys again on Monday where we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. Have a great Friday, everybody.
Bye.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.